Hi students and family members, it's Mr. Panza taking you through multi-digit multiplication, which means we have a multi-digit number like 44 and another multi-digit number like 12 in which we are multiplying together. In other words, we're trying to do 44 groups of 12 or 12 groups of 44. So the strategy we've been going over so far with regards to multi-digit multiplication would be expanding the numbers first. So I'm going to take 44 and separate it and show that I recognize that the 4 in the tens is worth 40 and the other 4, which is in the ones, is worth 4. Now I'm going to take this 12 and expand it as well and show that the 1 in the tens is worth 110, just 10, and the 2 in the ones is worth 2. Now this is slightly different than the previous boxes that we had created because now we have a 4 square box. It's the same exact procedure though. I multiply 10 groups of 4 and get 40. And I've used this strategy successfully. Make sure I take that 0 out, put it right in my answer. Now I'm doing 10 groups of 40. In this case, 1 times 4 is 4, and then add the 0 from the 40 and add the 0 from the 10. Now I'm multiplying my ones. 2 groups of 4 is 8, and 4 groups of 2, or 40 groups of 2, is 80. And then at this point, what you're going to do is take all 4 numbers and add them together. So 44 times 12 becomes 400, and not times 12, but plus 40 plus 80 plus 8. And now you're ready to add. I add my ones category, and I end up with 8. And I do 8 plus 4 in my tens, 9, 10, 11, 12, carry my 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. And the answer is 528. Let's take a look at another example right here. I've covered up the previous problem in order for us to have a better visual of 46 groups of 21, 21 groups of 46, just a fancy way of saying 46 times 21. First, expand the numbers. 46 is 40 plus 6, and 21 is 20 plus 1. Now multiply 20 groups of 6. All you have to do is remember, put the 0 directly in my answer, do 6 times 2, get 12. That's 120. Now for 20 groups of 40, you immediately have to put the 0 from the 4 in and the 0 from the 20 in, and now you can do 4 times 2 and get 8, which is 800. 6 times 1 is 6, and 40 times 1 is 40. Now we're ready to take these 4 and add them. So I've transferred my 800. Since it's worth the most, I put it on top. Make sure the place values are matchy-matchy, now with 120 in the second line. And then my 40 goes directly underneath that. And my 6 is the very last one. I'm ready to add. 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. And 8 plus 1 is 9. The answer to 46 times 21 is 966. Let's try 2 more. 83 times 49, or 83 groups of 49. 49 groups of 83 is nothing more than 80 plus 3 times 40 plus 9. And now I'm ready to multiply once I've set up my 4 square box. 4 times 3 is 12. Add your 0 makes 120. 8, 16, 24, 32. If you haven't learned your math facts, I'm telling you, please check out Mr. Panza's Math Facts songs, and you'll know how to skip count by all of them. That doesn't really rhyme, but I still got 3,200, which works, and I know my math facts, and I know I'll get them correct every single time. So just another quick plug for those math fact songs. 9 times 3 is 27. And then 9 times 8 is 72, but remember, it's actually 720 because it's 9 groups of 80, not just 9 groups of 2. Let's put them on top of each other vertically, make them matchy-matchy, and add them up. Add your 1s, end up with 7. Add your 10s, 2, 4, 6. Add your 100s, 7, 8, 9, 10, carry your 1. And 3 plus 1 is 4. Your answer to 83 times 49 is 4,067. Let's try one more. 58 times 64, set up your 4 square box. Expand those numbers. 58 is 50 plus 8, 64 is 60 plus 4, and now you're ready to multiply. 60 groups of 8. Place my 0 in my answer, then just focus on 6 and 8, that math fact. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Taking these songs from Mr. Panza's side will help me feel great. Then 60 groups of 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Don't forget about those zeros. There's 1 0 in 50. And there is 1 0 in 60, leaving me with a total of 3,000 when I'm doing 60 groups of 50. And now I do my math fact for 8 groups of 4. 8, 16, 24, 32. You don't like the 8 song? Oh, no problem. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Now I'm through. Got my answer. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm doing 4 groups of 50. That gives me 20, but don't forget about the 0 and 50. Leaves me with 200. Now stack them and add them. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, my 1s. 3 and 8 is 11, carry my 1. 4 plus 1 plus 2, 5, 6, 7. And bring down my 3. My answer for 58 groups of 64 is, drum roll please, 3,712. Using the 4 square technique, plus your knowledge of place value, and your skip counting songs taught to you by Mr. Panza, should hopefully help you multiply multi-digit numbers by multi-digit numbers correctly every single time. Thanks. Have a great day.